So I know it's been a little minute since I made a vlog. A lot's been going on. As you can see, I am wearing my headset. I am back at work now. I do work from home, so that's good. I mentioned in the last vlog that I'll have my little sister watching the baby while I work, and then she'll just bring him down because I breastfeed, so she'll bring him down. That way I can just put him on the boob while I'm at work, and then I'll give him back to her after he's done eating, and then she'll just take care of the rest from there. But yes, I took a little break because last weekend my best friend Raija came out from New Jersey to come and see the baby and spend time with me. We did go to Universal Studios. She came with us to church on Sunday because Zahavi did get blessed at church. It was a beautiful time. I will insert pictures and videos from that. But yes, he did get blessed at church, and I'll be getting baptized at the church this month, actually. I think on the 4th Sunday of this month. I just have to do my classes at the church because they require you to take, I think, 2 classes before you can get baptized. What else? I believe that's it. So I was just spending time with Raija while she was out here, and she stayed for a good amount of days. I think she stayed from Friday to Tuesday of last week. And then Zahavi, like I said, he got baptized on that Sunday. So we were just hanging out at the hotel, going to the pool. We went to Senior Frogs in Orlando. Love that place. It's like, I think it's like a restaurant during the day, and then during the nighttime, it turns into like a club. So that was really nice. They have really good food. They also like serve hookahs if you want, because I think there's like a hookah lounge behind Senior Frog, so they have like some type of agreement with the hookah lounge that's behind them, so you can just order a hookah and they'll bring it right to your table and you can have it. But this will just be a chill home vlog, just catching you up with what's been going on basically, and yeah, so stay tuned for that. Okay, I'm now on lunch. You see Rocky right there in the back. I have Noonie over there. Don't mind my house, it's kind of messy. But yes, I am on lunch now. I'm about to feed the baby. I'm cooking dinner tonight. I've decided to take out some ground beef, and I'll be making some spaghetti. Here's my meat right there. She's thawing out. So once she's all good, and by the time I get off of work, I get off around 4:30. So not too late, kind of early in the afternoon. It's already about, I think it's 12:15 right now. So once I get off, I'll go ahead and start prepping dinner. Jason gets off around 7. So he should be able to eat once he gets home. And yeah, so let me go ahead and feed this baby, and I'll catch back up with you guys. So I'm not gonna lie, it's been taking some getting used to trying to get back to my normal work schedule. I've been really tired because me and Zahavi, we literally, I want to say we probably sleeping until about 11, and not like fully sleeping because I do feed him and change him in between, but like he usually just goes right back to sleep in the mornings after eating. So yeah, we don't fully wake up for the day until about 11:30. But now that I'm up at 7:30 in the morning, my body is just not liking it. But I do have a Red Bull. I've been drinking my water, and I've been trying to eat breakfast too because it'll probably wake me up. So yeah, I've been trying to get a handle of things. I haven't had time to clean up the house much because we have been looking after the baby, and like I said, things have been hectic even with last week. Trying to entertain my friend, and I would stay at the hotel with her, so I wasn't really home to clean up. But yeah, maybe I'll be able to tackle it sometime this week after I get off of work, and we'll go from there. I know some people are probably thinking, why won't you just pump and give, bags of milk to Noonie? That way she could just warm up a bottle and he can just eat like that. Well, I've honestly been having a hard time with pumping. I think I mentioned this in another vlog as well. Usually after he eats, like I will pump in between feeds. So I'll put my pumps on after he eats and try and get at least a bag worth. And usually the Mom Cozy bags, they go up to like 6 ounces. And whenever I would pump, I would only make about an ounce, maybe 2 ounces between both of my boobs. This is like with the milk combined from each boob. So I wasn't really producing enough milk, and it was making me all nervous thinking that I'm not producing enough breast milk for him. But whenever he's on the boob, I can hear the gulps and I can tell that he's getting enough milk. So if that's the best way to give him the breast milk, then I'll just try it that way. I was thinking of putting him on formula, and I had my mom start him off on the formula because she would watch him on Saturdays. I think I mentioned that as well. And when she tried to start him off on the formula, he did not like it at all. He's like, I know you guys are trying to trick me. This isn't booby milk. What happened? So my mom tried to give him the formula, and he would just gag and scream and cry. So I literally had to wake up around 2 o'clock in the morning, leave my house, drive to my mom's house, and put him on the boob because he would not eat, which I'm fine with. So I brought him home and I just put him on the boob for the rest of the night, because then it made me feel even worse, because I was already guilty putting him on formula, but then it made me feel even worse that like I didn't give him the boob and I tried to give him formula. So hopefully my milk production goes up. Like I've tried stuff like fenugreek, the pills, and also like the little fenugreek drink or punch. It's like a little powder that you put into a water bottle. You drink that. I've also tried the milk production cookies and everything. I think it's like an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie that you could get from Walmart. Same with the drinks. And I felt like it was helping a little bit in the beginning, but now honestly I feel like it made my milk decrease. But I'm also on a birth control patch, and it releases estrogen, and they've been saying that the estrogen can also make your milk decrease a lot. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what's the cause here and see if I can get my production up. Right now, the only thing that I've been doing to try and get my production up is drinking a lot of water. So we'll see how the water goes and with me pumping. But I'm still pumping in between, and I'm just saving those little bags of milk because they can add up. But I just miss how my supply used to be in the beginning when I was making a decent amount of milk. So that's where we're at right now with feeding. You know, it can be a bit discouraging and makes you feel guilty, and it is a lot on your mental health. Like now I understand why people say that breastfeeding, it does take a lot, and it is a full-time job. So yeah, that's where I'm at with breastfeeding right now. But honestly, I don't mind him being on the boob because at least I know that he's getting enough milk and being fed properly. So if anyone has any tips out there when it comes to pumping and breastfeeding, or how to get your breast milk production up, please leave a comment down below because I definitely need the advice. Okay, so I'm back from my lunch. I'm back at work now. I know I'm not at work right now. I'm in the kitchen, but I decided to make me some noodles really quickly because on my lunch break I did feed Zahavi, so I didn't have time to eat. His lunch comes before mine, so I don't mind. And my work is like very, lenient. Not lenient, but I want to say they're very understanding when it comes to like us having to do something or take a personal call or go outside really quickly or even leave work and come back. Like they're really, really lenient and really nice. So I really appreciate my job for that. I've always loved my job. So yeah, I'm just making some noodles really quickly. Do you guys like your noodles like watery or dry? Because I like mine like kind of in between. So I have a little bit of juice in there. I don't know if you can see. I have a little bit of juice, and then the rest of the noodles are like dry. And do you guys add extra seasoning to your noodles, or do you guys just add like the packet? But I feel like if you add extra seasoning, you're doing it the right way. But don't get me wrong, like I can eat it with just the packet too. Like I don't need extra seasoning in my noodles every single time. So yeah, I'm just making me some noodles really quickly. Then I'll head back to work. I just brought some Bluetooth headphones thinking that I'll be able to walk around and do more while I'm at work. But the headphones don't even connect to my computer. So now I have to return them back to Amazon and get my money back for it and just use the regular work headphones that I got before. So that's that. Yes, I put adobo in my noodles and black pepper, and sometimes I do onion powder and garlic powder too, but I'm just gonna do adobo and black pepper for right now. My noodles are all done. Okay, so I'm about to head back over to work. Right now it's kind of easy because I was gone for 3 months, and usually with the scheduling job, everything is changing like back to back. Like now we have a new pre-recorded intro system, and we have doctors that are leaving and doctors that are out of the country right now, so it's just like a lot to keep up with. So my manager, Dorian, he let us shadow. I say us because there was another female on my team that also just came back from maternity leave, so she's also learning everything just like I am, and we're learning it at the same time. So we're just watching another coworker for today take calls and everything. That way we can get the gist of everything, and then by tomorrow I should be back on the lines as normal. So if you do, have a doctor within Orlando Health and the Cancer Institute specifically, you may get me on the lines, and we may speak. Just let me know that you've seen my YouTube before and you're supporting me, and then I'll be super happy. So I'll catch up with you guys after I get off of work, and probably when I'm either straightening up the house while I have Noonie here with me still, or while I'm cooking dinner after Noonie leaves and Jason may be home, because Noonie, I think she just told me that she'll be leaving after I get off, and she'll have my mom or either Sean, my stepfather, come and pick her up, and my mom gets off at 5:00 p.m. So once 5:00 hits, she'll get picked up and she'll leave, and it'll just be me and the baby. So I'm gonna decide if I want to start dinner after I get off of work at 4:30, or if I want to straighten up the house just a little bit while I have somebody to watch him. So we'll see where I am once I come back to the video. Okay, so I'm finally off of work. I look insane right now, but it's okay. I'm going to try and clean up my room a bit. I know I said at 4:30 once I got off, I would either decide to clean up a little bit while Noni's still here or cook. So I decided to clean up a little bit because that needs to be done very badly. My room is atrocious, but I'm pretty sure there's other parents out here who have trouble keeping up with cleaning when they have a newborn, so I'm not ashamed. So yes, I'm gonna start cleaning up, probably washing clothes as well, because we just have like clothes scattered everywhere right now. It's just crazy. So I'm gonna do that, and then after I finish cleaning, I'll go on and cook dinner. I do want to also say that I do not like his bassinet at all. I don't like it because the wheels get locked up like pretty easily without us putting the bassinet on lock. And then once it's unlocked, because it's a rolling bassinet, it's really hard to move. So I don't like that. And he also doesn't like being still, so like I would have to rock the bassinet all the time. So if you have a baby that constantly likes to be rocked or moved even while sleeping, I don't recommend getting this bassinet. We will be getting a new one from Walmart, and I will show you guys once it comes. The new one from Walmart, it's a rocking bassinet, so it moves back and forth the whole time. So we'll see how that does for him. Another thing I wanted to bring up is Pampers. So I really love the Huggies brand. I think that's my favorite pamper or diaper right now. I have Loves inside of his room, but we haven't tried the Loves yet. And then I think I only have Huggies, Pampers, and Loves. So far, I really like Huggies. And I only say that because the Pampers brand is way too thin. And I noticed that when he wears Pampers, he like spills out of them. Like he'll be all wet from peeing on himself, on his clothes and everything. And I feel like it just doesn't hold the moisture as well. And it sucks because I heard a lot of great things about Pampers, but just from my experience, I haven't had a good experience with Pampers. So Huggies is definitely the way to go. I'm already out of breath from moving around. But yeah, so we'll be sticking with Huggies. He wears a size 1 now because he grows so fast. But I do hear him crying now, so I'm going to take a quick break, feed him, and then I'll go back to cleaning. Okay, so I got the baby and I am feeding him right now. Another thing that I wanted to bring up is I'm not really like insecure with how I look right now after the pregnancy, and you know how moms gain weight and they have like a little mommy pouch and everything. If anyone has known me before my pregnancy, they know that I was very slim bodied, I was very skinny. I love the weight that I put on, and I love, you know, having the hips, you know, my new booty. Of course, it's just really my stomach that I'm not too happy with because I always had like a flat stomach, I would say. So it doesn't make me feel insecure, but it does make me reminisce on the body that I used to have before. So I am thinking about, you know, trying new things to get that stomach back and just keep the rest of my body the same. So yeah, that's something that has been weighing on my mind a bit. I was thinking of getting, you know, like the sweatbands that you would wrap around your stomach, or either a waist trainer and also doing exercises as well. I've been seeing on TikTok a lot of people say that walking will be your best friend and it's an easy way to lose the belly fat after a pregnancy. So I may start walking around a bit, maybe take Javi out on walks as well. It's just been so cold in Florida lately. If you guys live in Florida as well, then you'll know that we're having a really bad cold front. I mean, like, it's been down to the 20s, but feeling like 10, 11 degrees outside. That's how cold it is. So, I may start walking eventually once it warms up a bit. But they even say like in-home Pilates could help out as well. So I may take you guys on, you know, like a little bit of a weight loss journey, show you guys my stomach. I know once I got to show you guys, like, you guys are probably going to be like, oh, you're fine. You don't look different or anything. It actually looks good. But to someone who's used to their body being a certain way before, you can see and tell the difference when looking at yourself now, if that makes sense. So it's not that I want to change myself or anything like that. I just want to, you know, flatten out my stomach just a little bit and feel like myself a little bit more, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna definitely do some videos on that upcoming. So I'm gonna finish feeding my baby, and then like I said, I'll get back to the cleaning until Noonie leaves, and then I'll probably try and start cooking afterwards if I can put him down for a nap while I cook. And then hopefully once Jason comes, he can just look after the baby and then we can eat dinner. Oh my God, he stinks so bad right now. That's why I keep looking down. He keeps farting. Does anybody else's baby just fart so much? That's another thing. He doesn't poop as much anymore. And I have heard that with breastfed babies, they can go days without pooping because their body is just absorbing all of that nutrients and there's not really much waste afterwards. So that's why they don't poop as much. So he does fart a lot, but he doesn't really poop a lot. And when he does, like I would say he'll poop once every 4 days. You guys can let me know if that's normal as well. I don't know. But he seems fine and he's still like letting out gas. He's still burping and everything. So he doesn't seem constipated or anything like that. But when he does go to the bathroom, it is so much. I'm talking 20 wipes at once when trying to wipe his butt, okay? So yeah, He had his poop, I think like a day or two ago now, and I made Jason clean it for the first time because every time he would poop, it would always be with me and Jason would be at work. So I was like, next time he poops, you're changing that diaper so you can see what it's like. And he saw what it was like. Jason had poop all over his hands, 25 different wipes all over the bed. It was just, it was disgusting. But yeah, all he does is fart now. So while I'm suffocating here with him and his toxic farts, I'll go ahead and end this scene and I'll catch up with you guys after he's finished eating and I give him back to my sister. Okay, so I just finished feeding him, so now we're gonna get back to the cleaning. All right, as you can see, I do have the baby now. I was able to finish cooking. My mom came by and she picked up Noonie, so they are back at her house. I was able to take a shower too because he took a little nap after they left, so I hopped in the shower really quickly. And then I changed his diaper, and now we're down here about to make dinner. Jason should be home in about 20-25 minutes or so. So I'm gonna start the food, and you guys can watch me cook. I don't know if I told everyone, but I'm making spaghetti. Something really quick, simple. Don't gotta worry about too much. I'm boiling my water right here. Getting that started. Always have to add salt to the water, of course. Okay. Alrighty, let's get the meat ready. Now, I did get a big pack of meat, but I am not going to use this whole thing of meat because I kind of got too much by accident. So I could just save the rest for next time or another meal. And yes, I did wash my hands already. I just didn't put that on camera. Now, I like to make a meat sauce. Look at him, he took his head out and his hand. I like to make a meat sauce. I usually don't make meatballs. I mean, I could make meatballs. My boyfriend likes meatballs too, but we also like meat sauce, and I'm so used to it because my mom, she makes meat sauce a lot. So that's what we're having today. Now, I just left about that much meat in the package, and the rest of it I put inside of here. What are you doing? Alright, let me turn this around and then I'll catch up with you guys. So, update, I'm kind of pissed off because I checked our tomato sauce and it's freaking expired. It expired last year, May 2025, when I could have sworn I just brought a tomato sauce, but I guess not. So that's expired. And then the pasta that I have, hold on, is angel hair pasta, and I don't even like angel hair pasta. And then we had a Walmart order that got mixed up with ours, and they only had half length spaghetti, so the spaghetti would have never came out right, or to my liking at least. Anyways, so I'm pretty pissed off. And yes, I could have had Jason go and get a new tomato sauce and actual full length spaghetti that I like. But he's going to do a job after he gets off of work, and I am very hungry, and I do not feel like waiting hours and hours just to eat, because even when he does come home, I would still have to cook the food. So there's that. So instead, I guess I'm just gonna order me some food, probably some McDonald's, something quick, eat that, and call it a night. I'm really upset, but it's okay. I'll try and cook next time. So, yeah. All right, so it is now around, I think, 10:30 or 10 o'clock, somewhere around there. Jason is back home. He has the baby. Thank goodness. As I said earlier in the vlog, I did start back work today. So like I wake up at 7 now. So my body is still like trying to get adjusted to everything. I ended up, well, no, I didn't order McDonald's. I had Jason pick up some McDonald's before he came home. Got me a 10-piece nugget. This mango pineapple smoothie is so good. Yep, finished that, ate that, and now he's giving me some time to myself to rest without the baby, and I'm very, very thankful for that. I did want to bring up something. So something that sometimes like makes me upset, or it doesn't really make me upset, but it does make me feel some type of way. So everyone knows that me and Jason are an interracial couple. He's a white man, I'm a black woman. I'm not mixed with anything, just straight black American, and he's just straight Caucasian white male, and I love him to death. And when I look at him, when he looks at me, when we look at each other, we don't see color. You know, we see a human being with a nice heart, nice personality, and somebody who loves the other person. So I have been dealing with situations where some family members or friends will be saying about my baby, like, oh, don't worry, he'll get darker soon, or oh, I think that he'll get dark once he's older, just give it a few more months. Oh, he'll definitely get dark, I could tell that he's getting darker. Oh, and like every picture that I would send, oh, he's getting darker, he's getting color, he's getting color. I just want to make this perfectly clear. I love my baby regardless if he was to get darker, if he was to stay light like his dad. I knew when having a baby with a different race other than my own that this could go either way, and I could care less, or I couldn't care less if he was super light, if he was super dark, if he was brown, if he was, you know, white, purple. I don't care. And I just think that that shouldn't be a topic that's brought up about my baby often. Just love him for who he is. I don't care if he's light. I don't care if he doesn't turn darker as he gets older. I just feel like that shouldn't be primary discussion whenever I do send a picture or show someone my baby, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, am I wrong for feeling some type of way about that? Like, I don't like that, and I don't appreciate that. It almost, to me, makes me feel like they don't like my baby for who he is right now, and they wish that he looked another way that would be more pleasing to them, if that makes sense. And I just want to say my baby is half black. I don't care what color he looks to you guys or to anyone else. He is half black, and he's also half Caucasian. Now everybody knows that male genes are dominant, so Jason is a white man, and I'm not expecting my baby to come out, you know, looking my exact skin color or anything like that. But I do think that when looking at my baby, just see a pure baby, a happy soul. We don't have to focus on his skin color or if he will get darker as time goes on. If he does, great. If he doesn't, great, you know? Like, just let time go on as is. And I feel like I've had this conversation about my baby's skin color way too many times. Like, I don't get upset, like I said, but it does make me feel some type of way when it's brought up into conversation about my baby's skin color, because I'm not expecting him to be anything, you know? Like, I love my baby for who he is, who he turns out to be, always. So I just think that I just had to bring that up, because that has been on my mind for a good amount of time, and I just want to know if any other interracial couple have ever dealt with anything like that before. But yeah, I love my baby regardless. There's nothing, I don't care if he's dark. I don't care if he's light like his dad. I don't care if he's in between. He still gets all the love from me. And I'm pretty sure my family, obviously, they love him too, no matter what color he is. But I just don't appreciate his skin color being brought up, especially with me and Jason being an interracial couple, because I feel like some people sometimes don't even process or think about how Jason would feel about certain comments like that, like the baby's supposed to be black, or the baby needs to be black instead of lighter like him. You know what I mean? Like, again, there's no hard feelings, but definitely something that's been on my mind. But on a brighter note, the baby is doing well. He's almost 11 pounds now, 22 inches. He does have like a sleeping pattern now, I will say. Like, he can tell the difference between night and day. He's only 2 months old, by the way. He can tell the difference between night and day now. So he knows, like, once it hits bedtime, he sleeps throughout the whole night, disregarding the fact that he'll wake up to feed or get changed. But after that, he goes right back to sleep. So I kind of like that. It makes things easier a bit at night. It doesn't make things as hard. So I really like that. And yeah, that's about it. Right now, I am about to try and take a nap while I can. Jason has some of the milk that I pumped a few days ago. And he'll thaw that out if the baby needs it. And then he'll go ahead and bring the baby up to me around like 1 or 12:30 or so. That way I can just rest for a little bit. And yeah, that's about it. I know I did say that I would insert some videos or pictures from the baby baptism, as well as me and Raisha hanging out once she came out here. So I'll put those in at the end of the video now. And yeah, next vlog should be us going to visit my aunt in Ocala, Florida. That should be fun. We're going there this Saturday. And I also have, I think I said this earlier in the vlog, I'm not sure, but I have a class with my church this Saturday in the morning, and then after church is when we'll go ahead and head over to Ocala. So I'll do a little mini vlog for that day, that way I can take you guys along with us. But I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. I'm sorry I took a break. I've been really lazy. But yeah, just wanted to keep you guys updated about what's been on my mind, what I've been up to. And yeah, talk to you soon.